made it to the station.
Guys, this guy gives me stress. 3 minutes before the train left.
That was not the plan. It wasn't deliberate. But the point is you get here on time. You get here the time you're supposed to. I mean, I'm not happy because I didn't get to buy food. I had to rush.
I did get you a pack of crisps.
You got me crisps!
Because I wasn't sure, because I was going to get you a Twix as well, but then I wasn't sure.
Oh no, I can't during the week.
Because during the week, yeah, so I was like...
I would have had to put it in the fridge.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
The whole thing.
Yeah, so, yeah, I know it's not much. But also, you can get some food.
Yes,
yeah.
But they're always like so expensive and shit.
Yeah, I know.
That's fine, I might just...
You just have to bite the bullet. I mean, if you're going to get Leon, come on. Like,
yeah, but it's Leon.
The same.
It's not train food. But hi guys. Not the way I wanted to start the vlog, but it's time. We're going to Edinburgh. Like, after all these months of planning, preparing, going through it. Like, are you joking me?
Yeah.
This has been a process and a half, and the process still continues. But we're on the way.
On the way.
We are on the
Way.
bleep way. Bleep meaning I was going to swear, but I don't know if YouTube likes that. Wish us luck. We're going to document as much of the process as we can. I don't know why we're giving ourselves all this work to do, because there's already enough to do. But we're prepared.
Because we love them. We love everyone.
We love you guys, and we want to share this experience. I'm telling you, one and done. It's too expensive to be doing it over and over again, so we may as well go balls to the wall and be done with it.
Yeah.
But we did our final rehearsals yesterday, which went very well, and you know, we've done everything we can now. We just need to get there and get it done. And the key to this is just to be present in the moment, enjoy it. My mum keeps telling me enjoy it, my sister keeps telling me enjoy it, my cousin told me to enjoy it, my family's telling me to enjoy it. It will be fun, it will be really, really fun. We've worked for this, and we're going to reap the fruits of our labour. How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel now that on the train, I feel like we can actually focus on what we need to focus on. Because I feel like with all the admin, because we're producers as well, so like that's a lot of work. But now we actually get to be mainly actors, and that's exciting. Like, so I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to see the fruit of our labour.
Bring it on!
And we're here. We have arrived. Look how much luggage this guy has.
Everything is heavy.
Look how much he has. Look how much he has, guys. Guys, we're about to check into our first accommodation that we'll be staying at for 2 nights only, whilst we navigate stuff.
It's official, we have made it to Edinburgh safely. We thank God for that. It was a very smooth journey, despite the fact that I'm not the biggest fan of long haul travel. I guess, is it long haul? It was a 4.5 hour train. If I'm on a piece of public transport for longer than a few hours, I tend to get a bit restless, but this journey was okay. We are in our accommodation that we'll be staying in for 2 nights. It's really weird how the accommodation works in Edinburgh. It's one of the hardest things to pin down actually because it's so expensive, but we're staying at the University of Edinburgh for 2 nights because the main place that we're going to be staying, which is Queen Margaret University, the bookings only take place from the 31st of July all the way up until the 28th of August, which is weird because we don't need to be here till the 28th of August, but we needed to be here earlier than the 31st of July because our tech rehearsals are tomorrow and Thursday, so we needed to be in Edinburgh by today. So we will be ready to go by tomorrow, early afternoon, about midday. Our tech is for Strangers and Revelations. That's why we had to find a separate place to stay for a short stay. And yeah, I mean, it's student accommodation, which is weird at my age. I'm not saying that people who are grown-ups don't stay in student accommodation for like conferences and things like that, but just being in halls again feels really, really weird. And we're staying in halls for the entirety of this. I'm someone who's quite funny about accommodation. That's one of the hardest things about like going away and traveling for me is finding somewhere where I'm going to be comfortable, and it's always a little bit of a risk. You never know what you're going to quite get, but this is fine for the time that we're going to be here. It's crazy. This journey has officially begun. We've been planning for it for so long. We have been working towards it for so long, and with a lot of stop-starts as well, a lot of different things not necessarily going our way, lots of challenges that have surfaced, which I suppose you can never really feel too surprised about at this stage when you're producing something because things always come up. But because this is definitely unknown territory for us, being in Scotland, this is literally my first time in Scotland, guys. So that's new. And from what I can see, it looks really lovely so far. So looking forward to just fully diving into this experience and making the most of what it has to offer and it all starts today. We're just gonna give ourselves some time to settle in. Then Chiedza and I are gonna kind of go out and explore for a little while. And then we have stuff to prepare for tomorrow. So there really is no rest for the wicked. It really is just about trying to get a good night's sleep. I've got some stuff to do, so hopefully I can get it done and get to bed on good time, but it all begins. Okay, so it is day 2 in Edinburgh, and we are at the theSpaceUK Surgeons Hall, where Strangers and Revelations will be performed throughout the festival run. And we are going in for the tech of the show. So it literally starts now. It literally starts now. I'm anxious, but I'm excited. There's a bus getting in the way of the view, but this is literally the start of the journey in terms of getting into the theatre space and setting the show up for success. I'm not going to say hopefully for success, because hopefully leaves room for failure, as you've probably seen me say in other videos. So wish us luck. Is our tech operator for Strangers and Revelations, Asa, who is doing all the QLab stuff.
We're broken right now.
Oh, no one's judging, honestly. I mean, we're theatre makers and QLab is still a bit of an enigma to us. So to be able to work with someone who knows how to use it, loving that. Asa's working with us and on another show. We have 2 other shows, did you say?
Yeah.
Operating another show and then...
One at Greenside, End of the World, and kind of fleshed down on the Mile.
Should be good fun. We're about 20 minutes from going inside, so... Oh my god, I can't wait to see the space. Theatre 3, here we come. This is the part where if I had the license to do so, I would play the Jennifer Lopez song, I'm going in, because we're going in. But can't do that. This is the space.
That's fine. We'll try and keep it all together so that when you then actually do come and set up your show every day, it'll all be with its kind of components.
Perfect.
You can then take them all out.
Thank you so much.
Surgeons Hall Theatre 3, where we are for the next 3 weeks. We're vlogging.
Oh, that's fine.
Say hello.
Hello.
Right, lovely.
We say if there's food left there, you can take it.
Nice.
Please leave food.
There
It's the only way I can eat.
is storage obviously behind the stage area where you can like leave your things if you need to. We'll tape it out for you. Please let us know. Don't store things in other people's squares, and let us know if other people are storing things in your square, because that just avoids kind of any bad vibes situation. Exactly. There is the courtyard outside. You guys with your passes, you'll get a 10% discount at the bar. But please don't eat any external food in that courtyard. Please only eat the food that they provide next. It's essentially a restaurant. We have technical services if you need anything like tape, etc, etc, etc. If you have any electricals that you need pat tested, basically just electrical safety. And you can buy lanyards from us, one for £3 or £11 for £4. It's gone up a little bit, but it's actually a really good deal. So there you go. That is all I have to tell you basically. If you need anything else, come and find me.
Thank
If
you.
you need any help at all, like anything, if you're concerned or anything, just come and let us know.
Yep.
Find us. All one of text, they're all perfectly competent people. So
Yeah.
Amazing.
awesome. Yes, thanks. Yeah.
The man behind the camera is the man for real.
I didn't pay him to say that, but he's also talking facts. Do you mind doing a preamble about anything you need, we're here?
Yes, if anything you do need, I'm going to be in the production office. I'll be outside having a vape. I am here for the next hour or so. I'm your technician to help. So
Thank you
if
so
need, come
much.
grab me.
Amazing. And what's your name again?
I'm Cameron.
You're Cameron, because I don't think I recorded it for the camera, so...
Of course, yes, I'm Cameron.
Cameron.
I'm one of the technicians here, and I'll be here to help. So enjoy.
We love Cameron already, guys. We love him.
Go.
Ace is getting to work. Look at this!
Yes. Yeah. Enjoy. This is your space for the next bit, and I'll
Thank
literally
you.
be through there if you need me.
Thank you so much. Thank
No worries
you.
at all. Enjoy.
Amazing.
Just as audiences are coming in.
Mm-hmm. Lovely.
This house lights preset obviously.
Because Malcolm will be preset on stage, is there a way the stage can be lit when people walk in as well?
Yeah, do you want
Just to the main wash, wherever it's going to be throughout the show. Oh, was that a white light that you just did?
they can all change colours.
Yeah. Just wondering if it might be nice to foreshadow the end.
No. But she spent most of her life here. My grandparents moved from Zimbabwe in the 80s. Mum, she met my dad by chance when he came here to visit and they fell in love. She moved back to Zimbabwe.
Sounds romantic.
Can we skip to the bit where home is beautiful? So basically leading into the sort of time-lapse sequence. So if we start with, I had a dog called Azza, maybe? That's page 21, huh? So because what I'm saying is I need to move to the next cue, really.
Yeah, but
So,
I don't know what's the line. Is it
the line is I had a dog called Azza. I'm just saying, I'll give you the page before, because it's just so that we can build into it. But if we start with I had a dog called Azza, so you're laughing at that point, Chiedza. Sun is shining, the weather is sweet. We have finished tech for Strangers and Revelations, which went as well as it could have in an hour and 40 minutes. That's all we're given for tech time over here. Goes so quickly. But we did a good sort of cue to cue of the show. I do think it's going to take maybe 1 or 2 performances to try and get everything seamless and perfect, but that's what previews are for, people.
Exactly.
So if you're paying for cheaper tickets, you've got to just bear with us and just give us the grace to get the show flowing the way it needs to flow. But it's going to do what it needs to do. The actors are doing amazing. How did you find it?
Great, actually.
Yeah.
I felt like, oh my gosh, this is the home of this show in Edinburgh. So I'm like excited. I'm excited to see.
And it feels great when you actually experience that for the first time, when you know you're going to be performing somewhere, but you literally have never seen it before, only in pictures. To finally be in there and to start, even just in the short space of time we had, letting the show start to find its life in that space. A rehearsal room will never give that to you. Yeah. So we're excited, and I think
it's going to get better and better. I feel.
That's the plan, because we didn't come here for nothing. So we didn't come here to play people. I don't know if you know, but we didn't. And we're working really well with our new actor Dwight as well, who we will get to talk to you guys as well, because he's a vibe. He'll be really good for the vlog. Yeah. He'll be really good for the vlog. There's always a bit of anxiety coming into something like this when you haven't done the tech yet. Yeah. Because you just don't know how it's going to go. But my tech is tomorrow, and just getting through today gives me full confidence about tomorrow. It's just, this is the work. This is the actual, all of this work we've been doing is like pre-work. Right. This is the actual work. Yeah. And
let's do this.
We're ready. We're more, I don't want to say we're more ready than I thought, but we have been blessed to be as ready as we need to be, given all of the challenges we have navigated. So we thank God, sun is shining. Yeah. I did tell you my grandma was going to let the sun shine. I did tell you she was going to let the sun shine. Thank you, Grandma. In heaven.
Stay tuned.
What a ting. I have been walking around for quite literally an hour trying to find this bad boy. Take a look, take a look, take a look, take a look. Oh yeah. This is for those of you who are not Edinburgh Fringe veterans or people who've never had to order posters for the Fringe before. This is what's known as a 4-sheet poster, which is one of the most common, if not the most common, poster size at the Fringe. Costs a pretty penny to get one of these, and the hope is that it's going to help to sell your show. We have a few different ads around Edinburgh, so I'm going to try and find them all and show them to you. We found some earlier today. They all kind of vary in size. We ordered them through a company called Out of Hand, and they basically send you proof that they have put it up. And I just couldn't for the life of me figure out, based on the address, I suppose, that they gave me and the map. I couldn't find it for ages. I was walking around, but I found it now. I think it's in a decent location. It's quite far from, well, I say quite far. It's about a 15-minute walk from the venue that I'm actually performing in. But what I wanted to try and do was try and cover as many spots in Edinburgh with our sort of show marketing material as we can. The good thing about this location is that I think in terms of footfall, it is en route to one of the popular Edinburgh Fringe venues called Summerhall, which I'm just going to show you now, because as you can see, if you are coming from this direction, then my poster is in prime position for you to see. I actually quite like that it is by itself because it really stands out, especially because of the design. But if you look at this wall here, obviously all of the posters are next to one another, and it doesn't mean they don't stand out, but I think mine obviously has an advantage by being on its own and being the first thing that people see when they walk from this direction. So it kind of just depends on how many people actually walk from this direction, but it's pretty cool. and I can now go back to my room and get ready for tomorrow. It's so crazy because our shows start in 2 days. That's when our previews are. But some of the shows in Edinburgh are having their previews now. And I don't know what show or shows these guys are going in for, but as you can see, there's a pretty sizable queue. I mean, Summer Hall does have a lot of venues, so I don't know whether they're all going in for the same show or different shows, but it's quite exciting. The city is not buzzing or heaving yet, but the fact that there's this sort of turnout on an early date, I think it bodes well for the Fringe. So let's see how everything goes. Good morning, everyone. It is day 3 in Edinburgh. We arrived early afternoon 2 days ago, so that would make it our 3rd day. Yeah, it's quite hard to count the maths on that. But anyway, I am on my way to the tech rehearsal for because, oh my gosh, guys, the time is really coming. We'll be on that stage tomorrow performing to our first Edinburgh audience. This will be the day that we solidify everything. I get used to where I'm going to be performing and we get ready to give some fireworks on that stage. I'm carrying a heavy bag of posters and flyers for a 20-minute walk, which is, I don't know, I think I'm not even 5 minutes in and I'm already kind of sweating and panting. But after our tech, we're going to go and do some flyering and postering in the area near our performance spaces, because where Chiedza and I are performing, it's different performance spaces, but they're basically next door to each other. So we did some flyering individually yesterday, and we'll do a little bit more today. I've just checked out of the first accommodation we were staying in, and I have to say, I'm so happy about that. It wasn't the best, and that was my big fear coming to Edinburgh, was don't know what it's going to be like where we stay, because it's a lot of money, these accommodations, but you're not exactly guaranteed luxury. The Wi-Fi in there was quite challenging to work with at times, so it's been difficult because you need the internet for everything, as well as other little things, like we had to have a shared bathroom. I didn't even have a shared bathroom at university, apart from when I actually lived in a house with people that I chose to live with. We're out of there now, and we're moving into our new accommodation later today, so I'll show you how that measures up. Hopefully it does. Here we are at the Space Triplex, which is going to be my home for the next 3 and a bit weeks. This is where I am performing because, and so I will have 2 homes in Edinburgh, the Space Triplex and also Surgeon's Hall, where we were yesterday teching for Strangers and Revelations. This space is also as much Chiedza's home as it is mine, because we're both presenting Unshaded Arts shows in each of those spaces. And I think I caught my tech operator walking in. He was caught on camera, so let me actually go and meet him in person. Not the best at this, I'm learning. Everyone say hello to Alex. Alex will be operating our show for the next 3 weeks. He's with us in our tech today in good time. I think you got here just before I did, because I saw you walking in, so you were a little bit earlier than me. But he's just advised me that they're still doing some things to the space. We are a little bit early, so we'll be in there in about 15 minutes. He's going to go and get a nice coffee. I'm just going to stand here and get caught onto the Wi-Fi, and we'll be at work in about 15 minutes. That's it. Yeah, so he's going to sort us out. He's been working really hard with us beforehand. I've been a bit of a nuisance because I've been slow to reply to emails, but he's been patient with us, and this show is very tech heavy, as I keep telling you. So he's been doing an amazing job. Yeah. Come to see us. Come to see us. Yes, please do. This is the space. This is the space. And it looks, oh my God, it looks even better than it looks in the pictures. Oh my God, this is going to be so fun performing in here. This is my performance space, guys. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it.
You said you had the briefing already.
From Surgeon's Hall, yes, but not in this space, so I'm not sure what's different.
Oh, fantastic.
Feel free to tell me again. Yeah, please do. Oh my God, we're going to see the space, guys. I've already taken my shoes off, so yeah. I'm already at home.
Very comfortable.
Very comfortable.
So we've got this little backstage area.
Lovely.
For you during your performance.
Oh, great.
So if you want to be here doing any quick changes, that kind of thing, go for it. We've then also got a couple of storage spaces that you will share with some other companies for set and that kind of thing.
Yep.
A couple of cute alcoves.
Nice.
Do you have a lot of set?
I have 0 set.
Fantastic.
0 set. I understood the assignment coming here.
Yeah. I really enjoy that. That's fantastic. Yeah, you've got a bit here as well, but if you know everything, then...
Yeah, it's basically just me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to know these places are here, because you never know.
Absolutely.
So I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Venue-specific stuff, fire exit there and there.
Fire exits, guys, very important. You never know.
Yeah, it's either like straight up the stairs that way or straight up the stairs that way.
Okay.
There's a muster point over that way as well. But I think that's everything sort of venue specific.
Brilliant.
So you shouldn't have anything else that
Perfect.
should come up really.
Brilliant.
Pretty much exactly the same as Grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grand, right?
Yeah, we're at the Surgeon's Hall with Theatre 3.
T3.
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah.
Very similar to T3. Yeah. Sweet.
Amazing. Thank you. Let's work. Especially in this type of environment. I'm like,
for because.
obviously, I don't know if it might be worth maybe just encouraging people to maybe sit on the sides, and then if latecomers come in, they can just... Oh, shouldn't be a blackout. Can you believe I only had half a bottle of water yesterday? That is so not like me.
Very shocking.
So not like me.
Not good enough.
I've already drank half a bottle today on bottle number 2. I actually feel dehydrated. That's so good. Yeah, it's this. I'm love this. This 4 is doing everything it needs to do. The 4 versions of me. Just if you've seen the poster, you'll understand why. Not because I'm vain, I promise. Sure how therapy can help me. At least I'm not sure how it can help me anymore. Jay. Tech went amazing as it could have. Some little glitches, but you expect that in a tech rehearsal. As I have repeatedly said, this is a tech heavy show, which for Fringe is a little bit ambitious, but it's doable, it's going to work, and I do think, a bit like Strangers, it's going to take a few performances to really settle in, which is why it's really great that the first 3 performances are previews, so we've got that time and hopefully that understanding from the audience. By Monday, which is our first sort of official opening performance, because that's how it works in theatre, is so weird, like you would have already done a few performances, but it's not considered opened until after the preview performances. But by the time we get to that point, I'll be feeling good and it will be working, and it's already working, which is great. I managed to run the entire show, so an hour and 40 minutes I managed to run the show, get all the cues in, figure out the one cue that was missing, and that was thanks to Alex, who did a lot of pre-tech preparation, got the QLab file all ready to go, did the lighting setup, so we didn't have to program lights or anything when we were in there. He just had to basically get everything, I suppose, transferred to the soundboard or whatever it's called, and the lighting board, and then that was it. We just did a run of the show. So yeah, praying for this to be a success, but we're definitely starting on the right foot. So you may remember from our Edinburgh planning video where we were putting together the critical path, the steps that we needed to take to be exactly where we are right now in Edinburgh, getting ready to perform our shows. You might remember a little, I guess, can you call it a debate that we had about the phone versus the laptop?
Oh,
yes,
God.
it was coming. So I'm typically...
The matter is, the phone worked in the end.
She got to the end before the beginning.
Spoiler alert.
Basically, we're in Ryman trying to print a copy of her tech script for our tech person. We just had to mark the cues in there a little bit better than we had before. And she was doing everything from her phone. Now, if you remember from that video, she's like, oh, you know, you could do everything on the phone. And I was like, girl, team laptop. The Wi-Fi here has not been our best friend. But tell me why her phone was... Why was it computer says no or phone says no? And to the point where you've now...
saying the server failed for some reason. I don't even know why.
She has now sent...
It worked.
She sent like 50 emails to Ryman because they've all come on delay, and now they have to navigate. So,
but it's okay.
It's okay. But just the moral of the story. I mean, I'm holding a phone and it's recording right now, but it is not good for everything.
Fine.
Oh my God, you conceded.
No, I didn't. I just said fine.
I have had a very productive day putting up my posters and putting out my flyers, and I also did some for Chiedza, posters and flyers, because she was with me to start with and then had to go back and rehearse. But can I just say, putting up posters and putting out flyers in Edinburgh, so much easier than when you try to do it in London. They're so much more amenable to it here. I guess that would be the case because of like the Edinburgh Fringe, but it's really nice to just be able to go around and have people be receptive to the effort that you're making and also be interested in the work that you're doing. I've had some wonderful conversations. I met a Zimbabwean beautician and hairdresser who I told her about our shows and Strangers and Revelations. She's so excited. Her name is Cynthia. She is hopefully going to come and watch the shows, and I'm gonna give her a little plug for her hair salon and her beauty salon, I suppose. All about you, hair and beauty. Lovely conversation with Cynthia, and also lots of lovely conversations with other people who were working in the shops and the local businesses. When you're doing it in London, it can be quite demoralising, but here I feel very energised, and so it was a good use of the day. I'm about to move into the new accommodation. Chiedza and our actor Dwight, who is in Strangers and Revelations with Chiedza, they have moved in already, but I wanted to take advantage of being in this area today, because once I go to the accommodation, I'm probably not coming back out, or I'm certainly not coming back into the centre of Edinburgh. So, amazing day so far. And we're in the new accommodation, and I have to say, it is a lot nicer than the one we were in previously. Queen Margaret University, you win over what we had at the University of Edinburgh. Maybe the University of Edinburgh has nicer rooms than the ones we had, but I even have my own bathroom, which, you know, it's still giving student accommodation, but just that bit of privacy really, really helps. I can relax in here, I can settle in here, I can unpack my stuff. I have literally not been unpacked for, this is the third day, I suppose, and it's been driving me mad. So I am very happy to be here. It is, I don't want to say it's far, it's not far, it's fringe accommodation. So you can get to the festival, you can get to the festival from here, but you do have to take public transport. You have to get a train or a bus. I took a £15 cab to get here, and that's actually really good cab price, but I can't be paying that every day. So, and I think I just got a really good cab price. I can't guarantee it's going to be £15 all the time. Some of the other prices were about 20, in the 20s, because I check the different apps. You can get Bolt up here. So I checked Uber and Bolt. Uber gave me £15, went with that. This is where we will be for the rest of the month. And it's just a relief, actually just being in a room that I'm like, okay, I can ground myself and I can settle here. Like I say, it's still student accommodation, but it's clean, it's not offensive. There was stains on the carpet in the other room and I just could not bear it. If you know me, I struggle with those things. When I see one stain, that's it, I can't function. I'm good with this. I'm good. Time to settle, time to unpack and get ready for our first previews tomorrow. Can you effing believe it? Cannot believe it. But we're here. Day 4, preview day. About to head over for their preview. Do some flyering on the street beforehand and get the show done. Then do some more flyering and get my show done. And you know, have some orange juice afterwards, because I'm not drinking alcohol. Today.
I love that clarity.
We've only just met and he knows me well, so. But no, for the first 2 weeks it's not happening because I'm already feeling my throat scratch. Imagine guys, I'm already losing my voice. But it'll come back, the devil is trying, he's not going to win. Wish us luck. Ready to go.
Is it red?
I beg your pardon?
The wine.
Yes. Is that a problem?
Good choice.
It's called Kumusha.
Kumusha?
Yes. It means
Home.
In Shona. Yes.
Let's go on, wish me luck. First show done for both of us. What a relief.
Right.
And oh, how happy are we?
So happy.
Because we did it.
We
and
actually did it.
So in my case, it's 1 down, 21 to go. In your case, it's 1 down, 20 to go.
Oof.
Because you have 21 performances, I have 22.
Yeah.
But guys, we had an audience. It wasn't the biggest audience, but we had an audience, that consisted of some people who we don't know.
Right.
And it means our word is getting out there. And let me just tell you guys, it is so quiet in Scotland right now because the Fringe is supposed to be buzzing, but it's still really early. So the streets are not as heaving. So you can't really expect like a big audience. I'm sure some shows did have a big audience or a full audience, and you know, for whatever reason, maybe they've already got traction in the city, whatever. But we're new artists who have come to the Fringe for the very first time. Right. And we had an audience and people who genuinely came off the back of seeing our show material, our marketing. I don't know if it was word of mouth.
Positive feedback as well. Like,
we got really positive feedback, yeah. So that was, it means we've come here for a good reason, and it's making sense. It's making sense. So yes, it was the first performance, it was a preview for both of us. Things to work on, things to try and... It's more about being in the space and just being comfortable there. But we got from the beginning to the end, and we're going to do it again and again and again. And it's going to get better and better and better.
Right.
And now
we're going to elevate.
We're just going to Yeah, you're right. It's only gonna elevate. And now we're just gonna take it easy. We're gonna eat. I'm gonna maybe cook something, guys, because in our accommodation we can cook something because it's student accommodation with a kitchen. So, booyah! Save me from buying money on takeaway all the time. Also, the takeaways up here, it's hard to kind of find things you actually want. She recommends Chilo burgers.
Chilo's is very nice. I like the fries. They're not chips, so I'm still gonna have to.
She's looking for those chips.
Yeah, I need to find the crispy ones on the outside and then like a bit mushy on the inside. Chip people know. Chip people,
I know.
So
I mean, I'm kind of a chip person. I'm kind of not. It depends on my mood, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So we're just going to take advantage of actually having a kitchen in our shared student accommodation. We also met our flatmates who are really lovely.
Oh, so nice.
I've forgotten their names, but I will put up an image of their poster so you know who they are. Yeah. And maybe we'll have them on the vlog a little bit later. They're happy to film with us. But this is really good. Guys, so far, it's hard. It is really hard. But it is such a good experience that we're having.
So good.
I can't really... Even flying today was a little bit... It was dead. It was quiet. People weren't really responsive. But it's just all part of the fun. And I just think you can't take yourself too seriously. You can't put too much pressure on yourself, which sounds crazy. I always call this industry the industry of paradoxes because you sort of have to like give 100% and then kind of not care. Yeah. But actually just trust that you've done the work and that whatever is meant to come of this will come. There's been a lot of trusting the process.
Yeah. And trust the process, leave it to God.
Trust the process, leave it to God. And with that, we're going to leave ya until we record something else to put after this. See you later.
Bye.
Thank you so much. The song I played right now is called Believe. If you wish to listen to it online, it's called Believe. Thank you.
What happened, Chiedza?
Guys, I get into my room, and I kid you not, and I don't know how it happened. The nyami nyami stick is literally on the floor, and the head is broken. Like, make it make sense. No, I looked at it, I was like, how? Like, I don't understand. I had two bags, and I was like, I'm gonna sort everything out. I'm gonna sort the middle out. Now I've got the head, and now there's glue. Now it looks white and brown. So I'm like, maybe we just have to make it a theme or something. And then like artistic choice. My mom was like, I told my mom, she's like, I want now to sleep. Don't stress. Just get some sheen done, get some thread, make it a design. Don't worry. These British people will not know like what the yummy looks like. I'm like, well, not a point, but still, like, distress.
Context, because you may not know, in our show there is a stick. Yes. And the stick is of a southern African mythical snakefish called the nyami nyami. And we have the stick on stage. But throughout the rehearsal process, and basically coming up to Edinburgh, the stick is broken, guys. It's broken. It's broken, and it is a very important reference in the show.
I don't understand how it was on the floor. Guys.
But you know what? This play is about spirituality. The stick is moving. The play is about spirituality. So, I mean, I don't know if God is trying to tell us something, but I'm also wanting to share this because this is the spirit of Fringe. Props break, and we find a way. And guess what? It's not going to impact the quality of the show.
Oh, of course. We shall do what needs to be done.
We shall conquer, we shall overcome. These two are about to go over lines. These two are about to go over lines, and I'm making this place my house because I'm cooking. So, cooking while watching Netflix. So, yeah, that's us for tonight, guys. First showdown, and already props are breaking. Boom! We're doing it right. Day 5, people. And we literally have to do this journey up the stairs when we come in from the station. Now, I say we have to. There is a road next to these stairs where you can just walk around, but you're still walking up a hill. So I don't know, if you're walking up a hill and you're doing an incline, you might as well just go for it. And I'm already panting because it's hard, and I'm carrying 2 somewhat loadful bags. I won't say they're heavy, but they're not the kind of bags you want to be carrying when you're doing an incline with stairs like this. It's also really funny because a few days in, I wasn't really feeling the hills that people were talking about. Oh my God, Edinburgh's got so much hills. And where I'd been walking, I didn't really feel that. Then I came across these stairs. Humbled. Humbled.
The fish is out and everyone shouts for joy.
Wangu, nothing can replace that feeling.
It's like manna coming from heaven.
Romeo finding his Juliet.
Too far, but yes.
Show 2, let's get it. Boom shakalaka, performance 2 done on both ends.
yes.
We're killing this
It's a
game.
wrap. It's a
We're
wrap.
killing the game.
For today.
Yeah, it's a wrap for today, but we got it again tomorrow.
good. Such a
Did you
strong
film me
performance.
today?
Yes, yes, yes. I
You did? Okay,
Before,
shit.
no, before. Like before you performed, yes.
You never filmed me performing?
No.
Go.
Am I
Tomorrow.
supposed to? Like, no, I mean,
You know I
as
film her
in-
when she performs.
Are we allowed?
It's our
not
show.
allowed.
It's our show. We can do what we want.
Oh, wow.
Well, I think maybe sit somewhere where it's not going to be a distraction.
Yeah, because I
but
don't want to be a distraction.
yeah, but just
Yeah.
just do it.
Ah,
Sorry,
okay,
we're thinking on the go. We're thinking on the go. So we're getting in people's way as well. But
Yeah.
guys, we are killing this. We're loving it. We're having so much fun.
Day 2.
Day 2 done, and look at the sun is shining. Grandma is here, and she's proud of us. She's happy with us. But guys, also full transparency, right? So you know, flyering is a big game up in here in Edinburgh Fringe, and as I said to you for like yesterday, it's hard at the moment to find audience because it's not as buzzing as it was. However, one technique you can use is called papering, where depending on your venue, you get a certain number of free tickets to just give out to people on the street.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
It works.
We had 0 people booked in for Strangers and Revelations today. And then we had an audience because I literally hustled my ass off and got people in there. And then they, you know, some of them came over to watch Because. And so Because had some tickets booked because I only started to see the box office reports this morning. I got them.
Oh, yeah, I saw them too.
So
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
a bit like, we hadn't seen it before, so we didn't know what we were doing numbers wise. And I didn't really want to think about that because it gets in your head a little bit. But actually, it made me very proactive. And I just had to kind of be like, okay, we're gonna do this, and literally it works. So I don't think you can do it
Flyering
throughout
works.
the festival. Flyering works, building connections with people, telling them about your show. It isn't nice when people tell you no, but ultimately you need to find your audience, and that's not going to be everybody. But when you find them, they love it. We've had some really good responses today, so
it's been good.
really happy. How do you feel? Sorry, I'm talking a
I feel
lot.
good. Yeah, I feel good. I feel great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get some papering tickets for tomorrow because there's some people who work in a shop and I promised them some because they let us put a poster up outside their shop. So I said, yep, I'll come and give you some free tickets. And yeah, so I'll see if they're there today, and then we'll again just go back and I don't even need to cook today because I cooked yesterday, so I've got enough dinner for tonight. But guys, we're actually loving it.
We're doing this.
We were so scared to come up here, and we were very nervous.
Yeah.
I was very determined that it was going to work, but it was still anxiety. We still had a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
But I can honestly say, loving it. Loving it, having a really good time, and definitely feeling the rewards, even if not in the numbers of audience, the connections that we're making with audience.
The best.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
The week ain't done. We've still got Sunday to go.
Oh, yeah.
Can you believe it's Saturday? I completely
believe
lost track of the days.
Can't believe
That happens up here as well. It's a bit like Christmas when you don't know what day it is.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a good vibe.
It's a good vibe.
Yeah.
My arm's hurting now. I'm gonna put this down. I have a selfie stick that I don't know how to use. I'm gonna try and use it tomorrow.
Yes, you
Yeah,
must.
because my arm is killing me.
Yeah, I know.
I'm hoping it gives me more arm
Yeah, but then
tonage.
you have to use the other hand.
Oh, and it gives me
Also,
cramp in my shoulder.
Balances.
Guys, I'm going.
Punch
Love
back.
you. Ah. We all around town. We all around, y'all.
Not many good shows at the moment.
I thought you'd be a lot taller in person.
I did write 6 foot on my profile.
I thought you wrote 6'5".
Sorry?
Maybe we should cancel.
A powerful performance and absolutely breathtaking actors. Their presence on stage was just so captivating, and I didn't know where that was gonna go. I didn't know where that was going. I thought, what a lot for a first date. And
Vlogging is thorny, guys. It's such a thorn. I was recording some gems and then my iPhone told me my storage was full, and I wouldn't have known if it wasn't for Chiedza, who was looking at the camera the other way, who told me, and she was like, stop, you're saying gems. So it's not going to be as authentic, but I'm going to say what I was saying, which was that we just had a bomb-ass third preview. I am so excited. Our biggest audience turnout yet, guys. Literally over half full. I was so... I wanted to cry because the work we're doing, it's paying off.
Yes.
They responded very well to the show, which hopefully means the word is going to continue to spread.
Amen.
And this is just, again, another message to just remind all of you, that
Yeah.
it is important to push through things that are difficult.
Yes.
If you don't push through, you don't have moments like this. I mean, we've still got 19 performances to go, I think, if I'm getting the maths right. You know, on YouTube, I've been telling you, like, I can't really do the maths. But the point is, we've still got 3 weeks worth of performances to do. This could go any way. But we had a good day today.
We did.
And we've had great days the days
day hasn't
before.
ended.
The day hasn't ended
ended.
because I've still got to perform.
Whoop, whoop.
But it does. I'm really happy that our work, it's getting out there. The
Yes.
company is getting out there.
Yes.
Our faces are getting out there. Our
Yes.
stories are getting out there. That is why we came here. That is why we came here. And you have to just trust that you're going to find your audience. And it's been
Amen.
a very trust the process journey, but have to literally breathe and exhale of release because you don't mean to worry. You just do though. Like, even though I've been saying like, no, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. You don't know how each day is going to go.
Yeah.
But it definitely was a strong performance this morning, a strong audience turnout, and we're just going to keep manifesting that trajectory. You know,
Amen.
I don't know what tomorrow's going to look like, but we're going to celebrate the win today,
Yes.
and we're going to have another win in 2 hours because my ass gets on the stage,
Woo, woo.
and we're going to kill it then as well.
Of
So
course.
energized and really looking forward to more continued progress in this area. Do the whoop again. There goes another one. Going on in about 2 minutes. Pray for me. Wish me luck. Ooh, nervous. Ah! Send that calendar over. Better yet, I'll just think you mine. Pick a date and let's get our drink on. Love ya. Who are you talking to? No one, Mum. I was just sending a voice note. You're always sending voice notes. Who were you sending it to?
None of your business.
Maya! Oh, how is she? She's fine.
Was it really about the fact that she made a joke, though? Or what she chose to make the joke about?
Let's be clear. She wasn't making a joke. She was having a dig. Okay, you want me to give you grandchildren, but who do you expect to deal with them when you're dead and gone? Damien, you and I both know that had nothing to do with me. That was not... Maybe that's why you did it.
It was a brilliant, beautiful show. I cried, but I laughed so much as well.
Yeah.
It was really moving, but really funny. Like it had a bit of everything. It was mental health. It was psychosis as well. Yeah, overthinking, all of the things that happen in the head. I was hooked the whole way through. I didn't know exactly where it was going, but I just felt like, yeah, I wanted to find out.
I thought it was amazing. It was such a powerful piece about obviously a very complex character, but the performance was incredible. Absolutely, it blew me away. It was gripping and super intense, but it was so good. It was so good to watch. I'm exhausted. Yeah, go and watch it.
It's her! It's her! Yay! Look at you! So big. And actually outside a good venue, like outside somewhere, so...
It's great.
Day 7, and we're beginning with what is called Storm Florist. I don't know if you can actually see the rain, but it is proper raining, which is like effing with my flyering plans for today, but let's just hope it works out. Maybe you can see the rain touching the floor. Apparently there was a whole like storm that's hit and I didn't even know, so these are the kind of things you don't know are coming when you're planning for shows, guys, but when they come you have to quite literally weather the storm. Show must go on. Hello Daniel. Hi. Daniel's our flatmate from Switzerland. What's your show called, Daniel?
It's called Tabam.
Tabam
by
Tabam.
Wooden Impact.
They're doing instruments, they're doing all sorts. I can't wait to see it on my day off. Okay, they weren't lying, it really is a storm, guys. Gusts of wind that look quite ferocious. Something you don't plan for. Even though you should plan for it, you just don't know if and when it's going to happen. The weather! being like
bloody florist.
storm florist. What the hell is she doing?
Yeah.
It's made it really difficult to fly her today because I literally was out on the street and I thought we were gonna get blown over by wind and rain. I'm anticipating a small audience for my show, but it's a good opportunity to still keep the muscles going.
Yep.
We will overcome. I mean, it's only gonna rain for one day, he says. Yeah. Well, one day at a time.
Florist, please.
Florist, please.
Just
Ease
do
up.
what you need to do and go.
Ease up. But something really exciting. We are about to watch our first show that's not ours.
Oh yes.
We're gonna watch Kieran's show. We're gonna watch Kieran's show. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Kieran's watched both of our shows and has been very supportive. But she's got a really amazing show called Does Anyone Else Smell Curry that we're about to watch. Yeah. So we're gonna enjoy that, and then I have to literally perform 5 minutes after that. So wish me luck. Just on the way to my venue, guys, to get to my show on time. About to be blown over by this wind. Had to leave Kieran's show early. Did let her know. It was a really, oh my god, for my first Edinburgh show, it was a really good pick. It was a physical theatre show about racism experienced by South Asians, and it was just really insightful. So I was really glad that I got the opportunity to stay here until the 9th. But yeah, I'm going to do my show now. Wish me luck. Less than a minute, performance 4, here we go. It's been a hard day today, I'm not gonna lie. The storm really kind of threw us off. It was difficult to fly before our shows, small audiences, tech issues, yada yada. But you know what, we're at the Fringe, you have to expect these things. However, we can't film these moments because we're bloody well in them, but we did some amazing exit flyering at a show which is it's colour of water, African Power. We watched the show, amazing. We found out about it because one of the cast came along to our show. So she told us about it. She came along to Strangers and Revelations. So once she told us about it, we didn't know about it otherwise. But we thought, obviously, we'll go and watch the show. And also it was a good opportunity for us to exit fly for Strangers and Revelations, which is the first time we've actually done that here, exit flyers. And I have to say, that's probably the most successful flying we've done so far. I wish we had more flyers. Talk about it. Yeah. As well. So I think that's going to be a big strategy. Yeah, that's a big strategy for us. People who are watching shows, because the problem with kind of doing people on the street, you don't know if they're here for the theatre. Yes. And obviously you can find them, but I think actually what we're learning, based on this one lesson actually, being targeted pays. So that's what we're going to have to do. Being targeted pays. So let's continue on this vein. I was feeling a bit down after my performance today because it just felt like the first hard day that we had. And I'm already re-energized because that was such a positive experience. So we thank God for pushing through. Jeds is actually not feeling too well, so we're going to go back. No. It's that we're bound to get ill here. Lord, make it go away, please, because we have work to do. But we're bound to have challenging days here. It's the Fringe, it's not easy. But continuing to look into your strategy and see what you can do differently, see what you can do better, implement it at a moment's notice, and really start going with what works. That's what we're going to have to do. And obviously for us, we have to do a lot of flyering, but we can't just randomly fly on the street. We have to be targeted. That's what I've learned today, and that's what we're going to keep doing. So we're going to exit fly the hell out of these shows now, and hopefully, you know, share audiences and support each other. Amen. Love, love, love. Hurricane Florist got Judy. Judy is on the floor. She was stood up before, but she's now down. That is how aggressive the wind is here, guys. It's quite shocking. Like, I knew Scotland was all about rain and stuff, but this wind, the wind, oh my god, it's
blown away.
We've literally been blown to smithereens today. That was not on my bingo card for this experience,
not on my list.
But it happened.
Of things that can happen. But
And
alas, here we are.
Alas, here we are. Day 8, are we? And this is our actor, Dwight, doing his warm-up.
In Scotland.
In Scotland.
Aye, laddie, I can't do it.
In the foyer of where we're about to perform. The space is just here. Theatre 3. That's where we're performing Strangers very shortly.
Hey man, you looking at me, man? You got you. Or you was for bite you. It's so rude.
Look at this gymnast. Well done for yesterday. Well done for yesterday.
Well done. Very well done. Thank you. And you had a full house. Amazing. Very good number. Oh, we captured you flying, which is the best.
Excellent. Oh yeah. I put in work this morning, guys. I got here early. What is it you've heard about Unshaded Arts?
I've heard that you guys are extremely chill. You're the chillest group that we have here. And that's what we like to hear.
And you knew this from when?
From the tech talk, from the beginning, yes.
Good vibes and good energy goes a long way, especially at the Fringe when everybody's working really, really hard. So note to self and note to yourself.
It really does help. When we have a nice chill company who aren't really mad constantly and just go with the flow, it really helps us all. So
yeah, I think we're all here to help each other at the end of the day. We all want to do well, so let's just put positive energy out there. It helps. Getting ready for our show.
When you have time, we're not getting sound.
You're not getting sound?
Yeah.
I've hit a new milestone today. This is the first time I have ever done more than 4 performances of Because in a row. The longest run I had was 4 nights last year at the Camden Fringe. Doing 5 performances in a row is new territory for me. And I was very happy with how today's performance went. This is the best performance we had, tech-wise. It is definitely probably the strongest performance I've given so far, if I do say so myself. I think my performances have been getting better as we go, so I hope to be able to say that after every performance. That I can say with confidence today was a very strong one, and we're having our first review tomorrow. So if there's any time for things to be aligning and lining up the way they should, it's now. I will be honest and say the past 2 days, numbers-wise, have been very low, and that's not a nice feeling when you're here, because there's obviously lots of shows going on, lots of people here, but it really does take a lot of work to find your audience. We've had some very successful days flying, and the hope is that the word of mouth will get around. The fear that I'm having at the moment is that maybe not enough people are seeing the shows, both of our shows, to be able to tell people so that enough people can find out about it. We're still in that phase of building the performances and trying to build enough of an audience who can help us to sell it, basically. But our faces are all around Edinburgh. We've been having some successful flying sessions, as I've said. I'm about to go and exit flyer at another show now that I'm predicting is probably going to be quite popular at the moment. It's definitely had some traction coming in, and I think it will definitely have a similar target audience to us. So that's the key with exit flyering. We actually had a good exit flyering session, as I said yesterday. I think that's going to be key for us right now, because you're, for the most part, going to be engaging with audiences who are here for the Fringe and will hopefully be looking for more shows to see. I'm by myself, so I don't know if I can film myself doing it, but if I can't, just pray for me and pray that it goes well. Guys, I'm done for today. I am so tired and I'm drained, and I'm ready to have something to eat and call it a day. It's a lot being here. I've spent some hours doing some exit flying, but also I have been putting up some more posters around the city wherever I could find space. So just trying to chip away at doing little tasks like that every day. It all adds up. But what was crazy was I just flyered, well, I say just flyered. Earlier on, I exit flyered at the Pleasance, because there's some shows there, I think I said before, that are probably similar in terms of the audience that we're trying to capture. And it was actually a really positive experience. Like, people were willing to chat and talk about the show, and you know, they at least heard me out, which was great, right? So I left there for a bit. I changed out of my costume. Before changing out of my costume, I went around and was putting up posters and said, okay, let me go back to the Pleasance, because there's another show on that I could probably do some exit flying at. Completely lost my nerve. Completely lost my nerve. It just got really busy and there was loads of people there flying, and that's something I'm going to have to work on, is just being a bit more bold in times like that, and just being confident that my work and my presence will stand out and that I will find people who want to talk to me. I did give out a few flyers, but I just also kind of instinctively felt maybe it was best not to push it anymore. and actually just settle on what I had done for the day and call it quits. I have a handful of flyers left, and I did want to get rid of them all today. I also took some from my venue because I thought I didn't have enough. So I'm probably going to put them back and then tell myself I finished my flyers for the day, because I have a whole box that I haven't opened yet that I need to, I mean, it actually needs to last 3 weeks, so I don't know. I had a total of 5,000 flyers, and that has to be enough. I mean, it's a lot of flyers, but it's necessary to get your show out there. Another day, another dollar, folks. This is day 8. We have officially been here a full week now, which is crazy. It is Wednesday. We got here last Tuesday. So yeah, this is day 8. And going well so far, in spite of the challenges I have raised. Feeling optimistic and positive today, especially because I've got through so many flyers that I am now down to my second box. And I get to open this bad boy today. We got a total of 5,000 flyers. So I don't know how many were in the other box, but maybe it was about, I don't know how many a box holds. Doesn't really say. That's the sort of information on the box. It was 5,000 split across 2 boxes, but the other box wasn't full. So my prediction is maybe this has got 3,000 or just over 3,000 in it. And we probably should be easy. As much as it's good to give out flyers, we also want to make sure that we have enough to last us the entire time we're here. And we're here for essentially another 3 weeks or another 2 weeks and a bit. So we have to make it last for both weeks, depending on how well we sell. And in my mind, we're selling brilliantly. So I'm going to do my best to be productive with the selection that I give myself today, because I will definitely be doing more exit flyering, flyering around different venues. That seems to be working quite well in terms of the engagement with people. So I think that's where my focus is going to be for a little bit, rather than focusing on the Royal Mile. I am contemplating whether we should get some flyerists to flyer for us on the Royal Mile, only because it's probably good to have a presence there, but I just don't think it's a good use of our time as a company. I think it's better to go to places where you can actually engage in conversation with actual audience. The Royal Mile is a bit of potluck. You don't know whose audience or who's there for other parts of Edinburgh or who's there for other festivals, because remember, there isn't just the Fringe going on right now, there's other festivals. As much as it's good to have a presence there, and as much as it's good to kind of be able to make a splash there, I think for shows like ours, if we had to pick between doing the Royal Mile or doing concentrated flyering at venues and also close to our venue, then I would definitely go for the latter. So I'll see. I did speak to someone who had the same name as our sound designer for Because, actually, which is really interesting. I don't know if that's a form of alignment there. I was in a shop trying to put up posters and put out some flyers, and she asked if we were looking for flyerists. So I may see if I can find her again and revisit that conversation. It's just, do I have the money to do it? But I don't know if we've ever really had the money, and somehow we're here, so. It's that time again, guys. These conquerable stairs, I'm going to call them. Doesn't mean it's easy, though. Doesn't mean it's easy. Programs are here, guys. Better late than never. I've already unboxed these, but this is one for Strangers and Revelations. Shouting out everybody who donated to our crowdfunder before the Fringe. Yeah, a bit about Unshaded Arts. I'll open up the Because box later and try and remember to film doing that. But yeah, it's just good for our audiences to have that. Just gives the company a professional gloss, but also they have all the info and also a little QR code which takes you to our link tree, which I think, really helps. Performance 6, guys. Performance 6. Can you hear me in the background? That's my voice. Guys, I'm still in costume. It's after 5. And I forgot to take it off because we went to do some exit flyering, which was good today. We actually did some good exit flyering. Was it really exit flying, or we just went back to the Pleasance? It's such a vibey place to fly at.
Very vibey.
But
I like the Pleasance, actually.
It was Chiedza's first.
My very first time. It was nice.
It was first time at the Pleasance. It was a good decision because we met some cool people, met some cool artists, but also gave out some flyers, which is always the aim of the game. and had some good conversations while doing so.
Exactly.
We also decided to have a walk and find Underbelly because we hadn't been there yet.
Oh, such a cool venue.
Such a cool venue, and I should have filmed it. What an idiot.
Oh yeah.
How dare I?
Yeah.
But
we will show you.
We will show you because we will be back
By the
there.
end of the Fringe, we'll be back, yeah.
We'll be back. But the reason I decided to pull the camera out is because, guys, I found another hill.
Oh, God. Never ending.
I found another hill.
City of Hills.
What is this?
Country of Hills.
It doesn't look like it, but it's definitely... Actually, you know what? We're partway up in. It's not too bad. But I just felt like I had to share it because I was underestimating the hills here. Yeah. And I guess when you've done a show and you're holding heavy bags, you just don't want it. But it's good. It's all adding
good
to...
workouts, you know, toned. By the time we get on stage, we're looking
yes,
our best.
Yes.
You know, so, yeah. No complaints.
No complaints.
How did today go? How do you feel?
Today was good. I had 2 reviewers in today.
Yes.
And I won't share who they are until they come out.
Yes.
Because I try to put reviews behind me once they've been in and just move on to the next day. Mm-hmm. But I'm grateful to have had my first set of reviewers in because that also... Thank you. And I think that, let's face it, if they're good, it can really help us out. So.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Still having a bit of a struggle bus for numbers, and I'm not saying that to reinforce a negative mindset. I'm saying that to be honest, because what do we love on this channel? Transparency.
Yeah.
And it's just important to be honest. You know, the Fringe is a bit of an up and down journey, but if you choose to look at it positively and take every opportunity in your arsenal, then you're going to get the most out of it. So.
And we are, and we will.
We are, and we will.
Yeah.
And how did it go for you today?
Some challenges. Oh yeah. Some He's so funny. He's so funny. We had some technical challenges.
We did.
Won't get into the details of. Should we?
In an Edinburgh debrief. But just, you know, it happens.
Yeah.
Things happen, and we had to do the show without tech today, Strangers and
Yeah.
Revelations. But
Yeah.
it was great. They did
Yeah.
a really good job. So if nothing else, we know again how to think quick in
Yeah.
a moment's notice, because we didn't know it was going to happen until 2 minutes before the show, and we just had to be like, well, what do we do? And we figured it out. Basically,
we made a plan.
we made a plan in 30 seconds,
Yeah,
and we
we
just
did.
executed it. And these actors, Chiedza
Yeah.
and Dwight, did a fantastic job at just going with the flow. And so I don't think it dulled the audience experience. I spoke to someone who said the story was very clear, and
Oh, that's good, at least.
obviously we spoke
Yeah.
to someone else afterwards who said it was a really nice play. So I mean,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Given what happened.
Yeah.
But
So-
it was a good story. It was a good play. So all in all, still slogging it out, guys. Still having a good time, and still finding our way. But
Yeah.
guess what? We've still got 3 weeks here, so
Right.
we're not done with you, Edinburgh.
We ain't done.
We ain't done, and
keep
we're
going.
not. You listen, when we leave, you're gonna miss us.
You are gonna miss us because
I don't know when we're gonna be back.
We're a vibe.
We're a vibe. we are that vibe. So just letting you know. Just letting you know. Anybody who watches this video after missing the opportunity to see our shows, you know, this is like, this is. I know, and this is what it's about, though. It's about building that sort of intrigue, around our work. We knew coming here that nobody was going to know who we are. There are over 3,000 shows here, guys. It's so many, but we've done really. We're doing the best we can, and even when we hand out flyers, people say, "Oh my God, I see your posters all over the city."
Because that means a lot.
Well, it means that we're not relying on just one method of marketing, because that's something you have to realize when you come here is you can't just rely on flyering, you can't just rely on adverts, you can't just rely on reviews. You have to have a combination of everything, and making sure, well, more than triple, but it's sort of the marketing rule of 3, right?
Oh, and it's word of mouth.
Well, word of mouth is the best. Everything that you do is to generate word of mouth, because realistically, do you go to something or do something unless someone has told you it's good? More often than not, you don't. So we understand the game, and we know what we're letting ourselves in for, but we're here, we're positive. The weather is warm, guys. It is Scotland and it is warm.
I know.
So that was something I did not know was going to happen. I wish I bought shorts.
Right?
I wish I bought shorts. But all in all...
But don't let the weather fool you, you know?
No, because when it goes cold...
Exactly. And the wind, that wind.
That
Flores.
girl,
I think
Flores.
she's gone, but yeah, it was hectic.
But she made her mark.
Right?
The pillars, the sort of, in the university that we're staying in, the things that have been knocked down still haven't been picked up. So,
no, oh yeah, Judy. No.
Judi Dench's pillar, I think I showed you. I think I did recorded it. Judy's on the ground, and she was still on the ground this morning, so we're going back now. We'll see if she's back up. She's still down, guys. Judy is still on the floor. I mean, I'm kind of beginning to feel like it's a little bit disrespectful, guys. This is Oscar winner Judi Dench. You kind of need to pick her up. And I mean, I don't want to do it myself because I don't know if there's a reason why it's like this. This just feels like this is not for us to do. Yeah, that's interesting. Judi is still on the floor. Guys, this is not the reaction you would expect for the news I'm about to tell you. I think this is like exhaustion coming to the fore. But you know what? We'll run with it. We're happy and we're laughing. It's great. I don't know if I've said this already, but Chiedza has been shortlisted for an award. Yay! She's been shortlisted for the IC Award. but we're laughing because, right, basically, we found out about this 3 days ago? Yeah. Because our PR company, Mobius, had a link in our tracker to the story that mentioned that Chiedza had been shortlisted. So she was on the names of all the shortlisted nominees. Prior to that, we'd been asked for tickets from the IC to come to the show. And we knew that they were going to announce the shortlist on the 31st of July. Well, they did, but they just didn't tell us. They didn't tell us.
So the email came in now.
Literally, I was just on Chiedza's laptop trying to upload some files to Google Drive because Chiedza being very laptop phobic, we've had a drama with her receiving files from phone to phone.
So now I had to get 2 terabytes for £9.
She's really resented this.
My heart is hurting.
But I was using her laptop and then she got a notification saying, Chiedza, you've been shortlisted. But it was like, we knew.
We knew, babes. It's okay.
I mean, grateful to have the confirmation for sure. But the ceremony is on. It's on Sunday. It's on Sunday, so it's in a couple of days. Yeah. So wish her luck.
Wish me luck, guys.
We'll film it and let you know how that goes.
Yeah. We'll let you know.
It's just so funny.
Right? Like.
Oh gosh.
So funny. Love you guys.
Today was not the morning for the stairs, it just wasn't. I could have sworn I did about 30,000 steps yesterday. I'm pretty sure I did. The balls of my feet were aching by the time I got back to the accommodation. So today I am just taking a different route. It's a route that I've taken in the opposite direction, so I know this will lead me to the main high street and it has nice views of Edinburgh. So it's nice to kind of walk this way and not feel like you're out of breath. I think I'm going to change tactic this morning in terms of flyering. For the past couple of days, I've been going outside my venue pretty early and just trying to hand out flyers, mainly for Strangers and Revelations, because that's the show that's on earlier in the day. So we sort of flyer for that one in the morning, try and fly for my one afterwards. Chiedza will sort of take the lead with flying for mine the way I do for hers. Just because sometimes I think it's also nice to not look like you're promoting yourself too much. I don't know, I know that sounds weird because you have to, but also in terms of audience fatigue and narcissism, you just want to strike the right balance to make sure that you're not making people tired and not seeming like an egomaniac. But this morning, I don't know, instinctively, I feel like I just need to do something a bit different because, I don't know, I feel like I need to try and capture a different part of the city. So I don't know where I'm going to go, but I think this is a good opportunity for me to just walk around and see where there might be a good spot for me to stop, or if there's potential for me to just kind of, you know, walk around and give flyers. I don't really know yet, but I'll do my best. And yeah, it's another day that gives us another opportunity to win. So I'm taking it. Also, I kind of forget to check the zoom before I start filming. And I just realized that last shot was zoomed right into my face, but you know what, kind of like it. So I just thought it looked cool composition wise, but yeah, note to self, check how much you zoomed in. So I've just walked past something quite disturbing. This is half of someone's, what is this, a 12 sheet? This is bigger than a quad, but it was like a big poster, basically, landscape poster of this show. If you notice, it's literally cut down the middle. Now these guys, out of hand, who you buy the posters and billboards from, do warn you that there is the potential for your image to get damaged. If you want to get it replaced, you have to pay for a replacement. Now, you don't have to pay the full price. You have to pay a subsidized price, but the fact is you still have to pay. if your shit gets destroyed. I don't know how you feel about that, but I would be pissed. And I'm really sorry for that show, The Golden Wrath. I mean, looks like they're probably doing quite well anyway, but that's not the point. That's someone's investment. And when I got here to Edinburgh and I went to try and find one of my ads, which was by The Meadows, I think it is, and I just saw all of these like posters on the floor, and it's just like, that's someone's investment, guys. I don't know if there's a way that can be safeguarded a bit better, because that's money that people have to pay. It's really expensive to be here, so it's not nice knowing that your stuff gets vandalized and the only way you can fix it is to pay for it to be fixed. It's like, I don't know, it feels a bit odd to me. You've already paid for it. Maybe that's just me, and hopefully that show is doing well anyway, so you know, it's just half of the course. But also, it's the only one that's vandalized, so that doesn't really sit right with me. Guys, I have been trying to find this cow and I found it. It's the underbelly inflatable cow that is a known staple of the Fringe. I found it, and I found it by mistake. I wasn't even looking for it. I was trying to sort of do something different this morning with regards to flyering, just trying to look out for different places where I could go, and I found the cow. So that's an achievement. Guys, I have gone down a rabbit hole again, trying to find our street advertisements. I was heading over to a venue and I've been told it's pretty good to fly around. And then I remembered where I was walking, there was a possibility that one of our double crown posters for Chiedza's page, Strangers Revelations, was going to be in the area. Can I find it? No, can't find it. And it's stressing me out because now I'm actually more concentrated on trying to find that than actually fly for the shows. I'm kind of fatigued from flying at the moment. I think I need to reset my brain and approach it with less angst. I mean, I don't have that much angst if I'm honest, but I think when you're kind of plowing away at it, you do kind of need to switch it up a little bit in terms of either location or tactic, just because I keep feeling like maybe I'm seeing the same people all over again, or what I'm saying feels a bit stale. So I think just kind of doing something like this, as annoying as it is, because I literally cannot find this thing, it's also good to help me just kind of focus on something different other than selling the shows. I'm going to find it before I go back, and then I will take a video of it and include it here. This one met the Queen of Nigeria! Met the Queen of Nigeria! Guys, Edinburgh could not be more random, I'm telling you.
No, I am being serious.
I'm not, dead ass. I'm not even joking.
The Queen of Nigeria?
Yes.
No, I don't think there's one queen. I don't know if it's like...
you met a queen.
Yeah, but
Her Majesty. She's got Her Majesty in the title.
Majesty, like, you actually call her Her Majesty.
No way.
She said she'll come watch our show tomorrow. I hope she does.
Please come. Please come.
How did you know she wasn't just telling you that?
No, because...
No, she's affiliated with Edinburgh. Like the festival.
Yeah, she's affiliated with the festivals. So you know that award I was telling you about.
Morning, guys. We've broken our own record and we're earlier than we've ever been.
Getting ready on the train, but still.
You must when you're a Fringe artist. And these two have a photo shoot early this morning, and I've zoomed in. I've zoomed in, zoom out to keep doing this. Yeah, so these two have a photo call because the venue has invited them to take part in a photo call, which is really good news for the play. Hopefully it means they like us and want to see us win, and it'll be more publicity for the show. So I'm just here as, I don't know, what do you call these people? Third eye? Next pair of eyes.
Director.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm more here to try and capture what their experience is so we can show you, because they're not going to be able to have the experience and capture it at the same time with pictures being taken of them, so it will be great. The stairs, again. The actors are line running the play, so I thought I would take a few steps back and just give them that space. But let's also face it, guys. These stairs are not something I'm exactly going to be sprinting up right now at almost 8:30 in the morning. Now, there they are. This is the photo shoot. If you saw our episode where we were taking our pictures for our posters and flyers, this is now the redo, or not the redo, but I suppose the Edinburgh specific version.
big boy things, big boy philosophies. Shout out all the men and women.
We're getting ready for Strangers and Revelations, and the Queen of Nigeria is outside. It is official, she is here. Hopefully we get to talk to her afterwards, but these guys are getting ready. We're gonna have fun, it's pumped.
I'm nervous about the stick.
Why?
It suddenly became this.
Yeah, but he just needs to hold it from both ends. That's all, he just needs to hold it from both ends. 2 seconds, 2 seconds.
Have another slice of chocolate cake, so she's like, let me just have it, and then you're like, oh, then you get really sick, and then it's like,
showed up for the date in the PJs.
Right?
But she turned up to my house.
But it was a date.
Right? I didn't shake his hand. But then when you sipped the wine, I was like, yeah.
So how did you cast Dwight? Yes, how did you cast Dwight from Malcolm?
That's a funny story.
That's a very funny story, actually.
And you're from Zimbabwe too.
We actually found him through another Zimbabwean actor who was actually supposed to be in the show. But you know what? I just feel like
It's amazing.
right? And funny enough, he's just the best Malcolm we've
The perfect we've had 4 Malcolms and he's the best one. I was one of the Malcolms, so that is high praise from me.
You were very good.
I was very good, but this is the man. This is the partnership. This is what works. I played him in Kenya. We did it in Kenya last year.
Last year, we selected for a festival in Kenya, yeah.
Oh, that would be perfect.
Yeah, we did that.
Nice. The audience was so, like, because it was African, so a lot of the audience really could resonate a lot with the story. And then, so it was, then, got to work on it a bit more after Kenya to prepare it for the Fringe.
Okay, well, let's take a picture and then I'll ask a few more questions.
Let's do it.
I'll put this big bag down though.
Guys, these guys killed it, and the Queen of Nigeria was in the audience.
Her Majesty.
Her Majesty was in the audience. Come on now, if that is not a success, I don't know what is. Like,
I'm gassed.
only at the Fringe, she came.
I can't believe it. I'm still shook. Like, I'm still like,
And
that
she
happened.
stood up, she really loved it, it resonated with her. So look. Proud moment. Proud moment. If we didn't come to Edinburgh, that wouldn't have happened. So whenever you're questioning your choices,
Trust yourself. You know that quote that says, build and the people will come?
yep,
So true.
build and the people will come.
Yeah.
I've got a good quote.
Dwight. Day 4? Well, I don't know what day we're on. Next performance. Sorry. I don't know if any of this is making sense. Oh, it's been a while. I know. A long while, in fact. Back in the city. I went back to my accommodation and I'm now back in the streets because I'm watching some shows tonight. And we're gonna sort of have a stab at a bit of evening flying and see what that does, if that's a good fit for us and our shows. I feel like it might be because our shows aren't for children, and sometimes when you're flying during the day you have to work around people who actually have children. Don't know if that's a good tactic because people who have children also could have time in their day to come and see your show, but sometimes it just doesn't feel appropriate to approach people with children with our flyers, you know? Just because we know you can't bring the kids. So yeah, we'll see what tonight brings. And I'm really happy because The first review for Because is in, and it's 4 stars, which more than anything is a relief, because as crass as it is, you really need 4 and 5 star reviews to promote your show to an audience. You can't really do anything with less than that in terms of being able to cut out the stars and stick them on your posters around the city, because actually, yes, whoever didn't know that, that's a thing in Edinburgh. The billboards that you pay so much money for, you cut out the good reviews and the good comments and the stars and you stick them to the poster. These star posters that cost like so much money, guys, like I can't even tell you. And hopefully that is something that will give more encouragement to audiences to see your show, especially if they don't know about your show and don't know about you. I know for a fact our images are around the city, so I think the next step is getting good reviews, and we've already begun that now. So thank you to Binge Fringe for seeing what you saw in our show, and I've got some more coming in. I've got another review in tomorrow, so we'll see what that one says. And it's funny with the press bookings, because literally you'll be about to go on in like half an hour and you get an email saying, guys, this review is coming in, and it's like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. Chiedza had that today. Chiedza had 2 reviewers in today, her first 2 reviewers in today, so we'll start hopefully seeing a turnaround in reviews for Strangers and Revelations, and hopefully they'll be good as well. So they should be good. We have great shows, and we're very proud of them, and they deserve to be acclaimed. So we're putting that out there. It's already in the universe because has a great review, so let's just keep it going. I'm going to enjoy these shows tonight, and let's just see how the evening goes.
Hi guys, out and about in the town of Edinburgh, and guess what I saw? Ah, look at that, look at that, look at that! Strangers and Revelations. Don't miss it.
How did I beat these guys here? They were in front of me at the station, and somehow we got lost in the crowd. So I beat them. Told you when we were coming to Edinburgh we weren't coming to play, and week 1 is done and Miss Thing has already won an award, and so we are here at the community church in Edinburgh. I forget the actual name. It's actually called the Community Church Edinburgh, and we are here for the IC Awards. Chiedza is one of the winners of the personal award category, which has spotlighted her amazing work in Strangers and Revelations as an actress and a writer, and we're here to accept her award. So told you we were doing big things, so let's go inside.
I'm feeling very grateful. I'm very happy how the play has just grown so much, and one of the directors is here, Hassan and Chiedza.
Oh, what, me? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Do come along to Surgeons Hall, 12:05 every day. When I was in Zim last time during service, there was a man who was possessed. Leonard was his name. 1 minute, man was praising the Lord. Then the next, his voice changed, and even his body posture. At first he yelled, "Ew!" at the pastor unprovoked.
Good morning everyone, and welcome to week 2 of Unshaded Arts' Edinburgh Fringe Experience 2025, which is quite disorienting because I say week 2. It's actually week 2 of the Fringe, but we're going into our 3rd week of being in Edinburgh because we got to Edinburgh basically nearly 3 weeks ago. So we've been here a while, and it's insane to fully be in the throes of everything after planning for this for so long but not knowing what it was going to be like. We now know what it's like, and we are doing our best to survive this And I think we're doing pretty well. Last week was our first full week. It certainly came with its challenges, but it ended on some really high rewards. We had our first reviews in for both Because and Strangers and Revelations. 4 stars for both, from Binge Fringe and Festmag. Needless to say, we were really happy about that because those reviews go a long way in encouraging audience to pay attention to our work. And we also ended with an award. Chiedza won an award. One of our goals coming here was to win an award, and we have achieved that, which is insane. It's something she really wanted. Really, really happy that she has achieved that as an artist. We have achieved that as a company. Lots of companies come here and leave empty-handed, and we're not. So that's really, really great. Praying for bigger and better things in week 2. There's still a lot of ground to cover and a lot of things to try and do, a lot of milestones to hit. So let's see how we get on. I am literally in tears right now on the streets of Edinburgh. Hot mess, but I have to share this. So, as a company, we have just received our first ever review that is 5 stars. Which should mean absolutely nothing. But I don't think you guys understand how long we've been doing shows, and sometimes feeling disappointed about, you know, maybe feeling like reviewers treat our shows a bit harshly because we have less resources and we're doing everything by ourselves, and feeling like the quality of the work is never really seen. It's a review, it will come and go, but to actually have that validation, it's so hard being here, it's so hard coming to Edinburgh, it's hard to find an audience, but things like this really help. It's stuff like this that make you realise why you bet on yourself. I haven't even read the review, I just saw the 5 stars. I'm trying to get ready for my show, and Chiedza forwarded me the review, and I literally just burst into tears on the street, which I hate doing because it makes me so exhausted. I hate crying. But guys, for real, that means the world to come here and receive recognition like that, especially because there was so much production issues coming into this. We had to literally replace our actor for the play the Friday before we came to Edinburgh, and we could have quit, and we didn't. And this is why you don't. I have to go and do my show in over an hour, but that's going to give me really good energy. I'm going to stop because I'm going to be a hot mess. But yeah. Oh my God. No, seriously guys, this is a hot mess. I actually cannot stop crying. It's too much. Oh my God, it's too much.
Mine's 39 minutes, yours is 43.
I don't care how much clothes you bring when you are going away from home for a month. At some point, your ass is going to have to do some laundry.
Oh God, yeah.
You got to find time in the busy schedule to wash your clothes.
Wash them clothes!
That's what we doing. Look at it. It's so hot in here, guys. But look, yeah. So this Edinburgh experience continues to throw more and more spanners by way of gems. I've been feeling a little bit up and down over the past couple of days. Obviously, we had the up of our 5-star review, but there's also just other disappointments. It's one of those experiences you don't really get like a consistent wave of great things. Well, certainly hasn't been happening that way. You sort of have to find the gratitude in it. But, you know, there are things that make you feel a bit down, low audience numbers, things like that. However, just finished my show about maybe half an hour ago now, and it was crazy because I had a really lovely turnout today, so I'm feeling so grateful. But what was even crazier was there was 2 audience members, a brother and sister, lovely brother and sister, Caitlin and John. And John found my show because he wanted to see emotionally challenging one-person shows, which is really great to hear, because being here, you feel like maybe that's what people don't really want to see. So it's hard to sell. I shouldn't say it's hard to sell, but the audience is there. It's just knowing where they are. Found my people today, or found certainly 2 audience members who were looking exactly for the kind of work I was doing. What was even crazier, and actually such an honour, John wants to be an actor, and he was looking for monologues. And he asked for permission to use one of my monologues in the play for his auditions. That's wild, guys. They actually really appreciated my writing and want to use a monologue for their auditions. Couldn't believe it, and certainly didn't expect that coming through. So sometimes the wins aren't necessarily what you thought they were gonna be, but I could never have predicted that was gonna happen, and it did. So I'm feeling good. The sun is shining up here in Edinburgh, so yeah, today's a good day. I'm going to do an hour of flyering at Bristow Square because I tend to have a bit of good fortune there, I think. I've been able to shift quite a few flyers there. So I'm going to do that and then I'm going to head back because you know what? I don't need to overdo it. I've been working really hard. I need to just make myself something nice to eat and then I need to go to my damn bed because I'm tired.
Anything, please do put any comments on our reviews. It really means a lot. edfringe.com. But otherwise, thank you so much for coming, and we have another show at 3 o'clock. If you're available, do come along. Thank you.
And since then, we've run free ticket scheme, 500 free tickets went out 2019 for attendees of colour to go to shows by performers of colour. 2020, we all know what happened in 2020. We actually ran our own festival that year. It was an online arts festival. So thank you so much to all the people in the room who were part of that festival. It is really scary out there, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't just mean the crowd on North Bridge when we're trying to get from place to place. It's not easy to look at the world right now and not feel a sense of hopelessness. And I want to say that partying is not escapism. It's actually a form of devotion that we all come here together to be with one another. And I feel that really deeply. I think it's really beautiful that we do that during these times of sort of unrelenting suffering and oppression. That despite the heaviness, we do still choose to come together and seek out this communal joy, and that we will continue to live on. So thank you so much for being here.
I developed Omodo XYZ. It's an acronym that stands for one of many, many of one. It's a platform where I have my shows listed initially on there and audiences can leave reviews. Because essentially a review is a biased opinion from an individual. Any review is that. So if we're gonna make democratized opinions, then a median average of the majority of those who have seen your work is more an accurate assessment of the perception of your work, right? So we've developed Omodo XYZ as a platform to showcase shows, to collect reviews wherever they go. Edinburgh has 4,000 shows, but at least 300, like less than 300 of us, we are here, right? So like let's spotlight that and celebrate that. So the problem isn't that the global majority don't produce work. The problem isn't global majority audiences don't want to see work. They just, nobody can find each other. I can't continue to bring work. I can't continue to create work if I don't know how to figure out, if we don't figure out how to create a system to support the work. So this year, I've taken the work that Jess does with the database and I've created a physical brochure and it's called Edinburgh Fringe with Spice. We are the spice of Edinburgh Fringe. If they want to add some seasoning to their Edinburgh experience, to pick a show from this website.
Shout out to us lot, man, because it's not easy to be here. There's people that would dream of being in this position. We're here, we've found each other, and we're supporting each other. And so fucking shout out to my man for the coffee.
Yes! Coffee on the streets of Scotland. To the coffee. To the coffee. To the coffee. It's coffee, guys. It's coffee. Day whatever the hell it is. Because I don't know what day it is anymore. I've lost count. All I know is that I have 10 days left in the city. Time has gone so fast. This is flying, it's flying. Last night we had a really amazing evening at the Fringe of Colour event, which was so cool. It was really nice to just find that sense of community in this festival with other artists who are here doing it. Some who are doing really well, others who are feeling the strain. Regardless, we're all in the same position, we're all here being brave, doing work, and it was just nice to be around everybody. I may have had a drink or two, so I don't really have videos of it. I'm hoping other people can send me videos so I can include it on this. It was really cool. Today, Chiedza's friend Shami is coming to surprise her, and she doesn't know. And I am doing everything to make sure that she doesn't know until Shami walks in the theatre. That's how we've designed the surprise. It was all on Shami, but Shami contacted me to ask how best should she do it, and I said, let her see you walking into the theatre. So that's gonna be really nice boost for her. It's lovely to have people visiting. I have a colleague from work who comes to the Fringe. She's here, she's watching my show today, she watched Strangers yesterday, and it is really nice to have those familiar faces from home up here when you're doing something like this, which is very vulnerable, very difficult, and not every day feels nice, you know what I mean? So this is going to be a good day. Yesterday was a good day, and I'm just going to have fun with this process now. I think we've worked really hard and the results are going to be what they are. So it's time for me in particular to just kind of let go and surrender anything in terms of like results. I just need to enjoy this, and as much as I am enjoying it and have been enjoying it, I think everything's kind of been business. And look, you know, when this is over, it's over, regardless of how well it goes. So I don't want to have regrets about not being present and taking it in as much as I can outside of doing our work. You know, this is a huge festival, there's a lot going on, and it can be overwhelming and overstimulating, but there's a lot here to do and appreciate. But basically, another week and a bit to make the most of it. You gonna perform, you gonna be good, girl. What? Can't waste time. Second proper night out in Edinburgh. I'll be back at 6 in the morning. They do things late here. I'm embracing it, it's fun. Performance number 16, done. I have officially done 16 performances at the Fringe with the Because, which if you total that with all the other performances of Because I've done, I have now done 22 performances of Because in total, including Camden Fringe last year and Brighton Fringe this year. So for that, we give God thanks. That is an absolute blessing. I haven't ever done a run of a play this long. The last play I did that was a 3-week run was my first play, Bougie, and that was 15 performances. So yes, I have officially broken new ground. So we celebrate that. Today was an optional day. It's a Sunday, it's the 17th of August, and because it is the beginning of the, someone was waving at me in the window, because it was, he doesn't know me, he just saw me vlogging and wanted to wave, so we appreciate that, we appreciate friendliness. But yes, as I was saying, today was a day I didn't necessarily have to perform, it was an optional day. You could opt in to perform, and before coming to the Fringe I didn't know why that was, but coming here I've now realised that on Sundays, bar the first Sunday, which is the previews, on Sundays new companies are coming in because some of the companies are doing preview nights, and those companies will tech their shows on Sunday. So I think the only way I wouldn't have been able to do a performance is if a company was using the space and needed to use that space. Sorry, let me say that again. The only way I wouldn't have been able to perform today is if a company needed to tech in the space during my time. That didn't happen, so I got to perform. And Chiedza opted to have the day off with Strangers, which was wise because we're bringing another actor on, so it made sense to give the actors 2 days off for that one. But yeah, that was good. The final performance week of Ed Fringe begins. In comes our audience.
Thank you so much for coming to watch our show. We really appreciate it. If you have any comments, please do put comments on our edinburghfringe.com. It really helps with the progression of the work.
There's also a Fringe of Colour database, which can be found on the QR code at the back of our programs. It really helps as well. We're trying to get a database for all of the global majority artists, so that really, really helps because those comments stay forever in the database. So thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate you. Thank you.
So it is Thursday, August the 21st, and we officially have 3 performance days left at the Edinburgh Fringe, which is crazy. Strangers and Revelations had their performance today, so they've got 2 left. It's about half an hour until mine, so this is my 3rd to last performance, which is really, really insane. I have found it difficult to record like talky content the past couple of days because actually this week has been very difficult. In fact, it's been very difficult the entire time. But my numbers this week because have just been shocking. From Sunday to, Sunday, Monday, Saturday, I think Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I had like 4 people in every day. Tuesday is the first time this has ever happened to me. Had 1 person in the audience. I choose to be grateful to whoever shows up, but I think getting into the final week, you just expected a bit more momentum. I haven't had as many reviews as I thought I was going to get, so I don't think that's helped, and it's just tough. So I found it difficult to record, but I am recording now, which is the main thing, and the key thing is I got through those days. Yesterday was a better day, there was a much better turnout, and I of course have to be grateful for that. But yeah, overall I am quite disappointed with how things have gone for Because, if I'm going to be transparent. I just think it's been underserved and underlooked. I don't think it's been underserved by us, I just think for some reason it didn't catch, and that's just the reality of being here sometimes. Some shows, regardless of how good they are, just don't catch. So that's definitely been hard to deal with, knowing that I only have a few performances left. But what I have decided to do is just to make the most of the time that I have left, performances wise, but also just having fun. I think I've really been having a lot of fun in the past week and a bit. I came here with the Teflon mindset that, you know what, we're gonna do the work we need to do to make sure the shows go well. So I wasn't drinking, I wasn't doing none of that. And then we had the Fringe of Colour event, and that just changed everything for me. I was just like, you know what, you need to get into the spirit of this and enjoy it, because that is also a huge part of being here. I don't know if I'm ever going to come to the Fringe again, so at least I can say I've had a few good nights out, I've made some really cool friends, and those are brilliant things to take away from this. So it's not all doom and gloom, but generally, yeah, trying it, like the fun part of this was performing, but that part has actually become incredibly difficult because you just sort of have anxiety about how many people are going to be there, which I've tried not to think about, but because there's nowhere you can really go prior to the show, which is why I sit here, I sort of have to walk through the entrance, and I tried to get in a little bit early and section myself off, but you basically see your audience, which is, humbling from time to time. But we have another show to do, the show must go on, and yeah, let's just pray for a good one today and a good rest of the time that I'm here. I leave on Monday, so I have 3.5 days left to go, which is crazy. But we're here, we have done it, and we have showed up and showed out every single time. There have also been some really cool achievements as well. Strangers and Revelations had a great review from Frest a couple of weeks ago, and actually it was in print, it was in the printed magazine. So that was a really, really amazing moment. This hasn't been in vain, it's just bringing 2 shows was always going to be difficult, and yeah, I just think mine kind of got a little bit lost in the sauce. But those who have seen it have connected, and at this stage that's all I can ask for. So gratitude nonetheless, but still nursing a little bit of a heavy heart and disappointment, but proud to have come here and done this regardless. So let's just get ready and perform again.
Yes.
It's the final countdown. Ignore my voice, morning voice. God, guys, my voice is struggling at the moment. But it is our last performances today. Can you believe it? Like, we are actually at this point where we have 1 more performance to go, and that's it. We're done. It is crazy. I probably have stuff in my eye. I didn't even think to check before I filmed. Here we go. Both performances are being recorded today, and once it's over, it's over. So yeah, I don't quite know how to feel. I mean, part of me is relieved because it has been a lot being here, a lot of work. a lot of sacrifice, a lot of money, and to be able to say that we have gotten to the end of it, I think is a huge achievement, especially given everything we had to deal with going into it. Yesterday was a weird day for me. I got my first and only 2-star review for Because, so that did upset me, not gonna lie, and kind of put me in a bit of a weird headspace, so I didn't really film, but there's no way the show is a 2-star show, and you have to be able to take these things sometimes. I've had 2-star reviews before, but sometimes people just don't get it, and that is unfortunate. And I think from a reviews perspective, we've had good reviews for Because, but not the reviews that I wanted, and not reviews that I think helped us. I say that because actually in this Edinburgh landscape, reviews are the things that, especially if you're lesser known to the environment, if you are able to get some really good reviews and audience catch on to that, then the chances are more of them will come to see your show. Not to mention getting shortlisted for or winning awards, which, you know, none of which happened for us. So not for Because, we did win an award for Strangers, which is great. But yeah, it's been psychologically quite difficult this week, but I'm very happy to have been able to perform at my best. I think yesterday's performance was a little bit shaky. I think my voice was going a little bit, but also I'm not gonna lie, I think I was a little bit upset about the review, and I think I just carried that in without even wanting to, but I'm human and it happens. Today we're gonna shake all that off, and voice or no voice, I'm gonna give a show, especially because the performance is gonna be filmed. And once it's over, it's over. How gross is this? I have been in this room for over 3 weeks, and I've only just noticed a rogue packet of crisps on the wardrobe. I don't even want to touch it. It's giving student accommodation.
Come off the stage?
They do. So as in they not never like off the back. Yeah. It starts off with like Chiedza sort of in the middle of the audience, and they always kind of end up. If they go anywhere, it's here, but that's it. But no one ever leaves after that.
Ooh,
and when you see, you'll find out why.
I'm gonna get a filming sign as well, just to make sure.
Okay. The madness before everybody comes in. Asa, Josh said he needed to see the darkest lighting state. Was it, Josh?
Darkest and brightest.
Darkest and the brightest. So are we able to just run through all the different lighting states quickly?
Listen, it's been great. It's a wrap on the Strangers and Revelations. Shout out to Hassan, bad boy producer. You man, if you need a producer, shout out Hassan. Trust me. All you Marvel dons, all you theatre dons, trust me, do it. Shout out
Hassan
Chiedza.
is taking a break.
She's gonna be one of the best writers in the world. Trust me, soon come. You know, this has been an amazing experience for me.
Imagine he's getting off stage, guys, and he's getting the train like right now. So he's out.
The same way I came into this quickly.
He's out quick. Dwight, thank you for everything. Thank you. Oh my God, I'm actually gonna cry.
Right.
Last show. Alex is looking very serious.
I'm still happy.
He's still happy. He's loved working with us. And I him. About 10 minutes to go, and then we're in, so pray for us. The stick survived! It survived the run, guys. The problems we had with this stick, I can't even remember if we filmed about it.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It broke, she had to keep gluing it.
The head broke, like I left it, guys, no, everything is spiritual. Like, guys, I put it on a table in my room, I went out to the kitchen, came back, this stick was on the ground.
On the ground.
And it was broken.
And it was broken.
I was like, Jesus, come on, please.
So, Jesus
took the wheel.
Jesus took the wheel and he kept it going for the rest of the Fringe.
Stumbling, but still in pursuit. It managed.
And now
and it's a wrap!
It's a wrap! And we say goodbye to the performers cupboard where we have been the past basically 3.5 weeks.
Right.
Getting ready before every show.
Our surgeons served us well.
Surgeon served us well.
There must be a mirror though, I must say.
Yeah, because, you know.
Because what must happen?
You didn't want us to use the toilets, but I needed to put a do-rag on. I need a mirror to do that, surgeons.
Right.
Or XXX, the space, basically.
Yeah.
But thank you for having us. And guys, I think that's the end of this video.
That's the end.
It's the end of Fringe, so
oh my gosh.
Nothing else to share. I'm gonna
yeah.
turn up tonight, but I don't really want to put that on the internet like that. So I'm gonna be drinking.
I'll be in bed with my pizza.
And I don't want to put that on the internet either, because why? That's her time. You deserve that protected time for yourself.
Right.
No more filming.
Yeah, no more filming, guys. We love you.
We love you. We're taking a effing break, and you know, I don't know when you're gonna see us again.
We've worked hard. We'll see you soon. At some point.
You'll see her soon. I'm done. I'm actually done. I'm done. I'm over it. This is hard.
Oh gosh.
Loved it as much as I hated it. Hated it as much as I loved it. But we did it, and I think
we did it, and
That's it. We did it. The results are what they are. Maybe in another video we'll break them all down. Disappointments as well as successes. Lots to take away. I mean, lots of unexpected takeaways as well. Like the amount of friends, the amount of contacts. And when I say contacts, not bullshit networky industry contacts. Just genuine connections. And when I say connections, I mean connecting with people. Yes, they just happen to be artists. They happen to be professional. But we're friends. We've been supporting each other. And I did not expect that coming here.
I didn't.
I really didn't. I thought it was hustle. It was going to be work. And then we just kind of, the Fringe of Colour event just changed all that. Thank you, Fringe of Colour.
Thank you, Fringe of Colour.
Thank you, Ed Fringe. Thank you, Lula. Thank you, Ed Fringe. Thank you, Space. And it's a wrap. Unshaded Arts.
It's a wrap. Bye.
We're getting kicked out by somebody. Someone wants to come in. We gotta go, guys.
Bye, guys. Bye.